Manchester United reach verbal agreement to sell Brazilian international. Manchester United's summer clearout is in desperate need of starting players, who seemingly don't have a future at Old Trafford, are in a state of flux over their future, but there now seems to be movement on one player's departure. Alex Telles is closing in on a move to Al Nassr, with a verbal agreement in place with United and the Saudi Arabian club, according to Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano. Telles linked previously to Saudi Arabia. The fee to take the Brazilian is not yet known, but the hope at Old Trafford will be that United would be able to extract a decent price for the Brazilian left-back, who spent last season on loan at Europa League winners, Sevilla. Telles has been linked with a move to the Middle East for a long time, but the previous report from as stated Al Nassr would only countenance a loan, but it now seems that Cristiano Ronaldo's current team have decided to sign the player permanently. Telles sail to go towards summer targets. If United could extract a decent fee from the Saudi Arabian heavyweight, then this could be huge for Erik ten Hag's summer transfer plans. Say, for example, the fee United received for the Brazilian left-back was anything like the fee they brought him in for, which was £15 million according to Sky Sports. This would hopefully go into the transfer kitty to be able to afford a second midfielder. It's not been a very successful period for Telles since his move from Porto in the summer of 2020. A stunning volley against Villarreal back in 2021 was really the highlight of his time in England. Telles was brought in as competition for Luke Shaw, who was struggling to stay consistent with his performances, along with the emergence of Brandon Williams at left-back. Telles did bring the best out of Shaw, as the English full-back improved his game drastically and, in the process, dislodged Telles of a first-team spot, at least until Ralf Rangnick took the reins temporarily. It now seems his largely forgettable spell in England is over, and he will become the latest player to make the move to Saudi Arabia. Other news: Bruno Fernandes rejects multiple offers from Saudi Arabia as he prepares to replace Harry Maguire as Manchester United captain. Bruno Fernandes has rejected multiple advances from the Saudi Pro League to stay at Manchester United, where he is expected to be named club captain. Bruno turns down more than 2 offers and not interested in Saudi move. He is set to be named United captain. What happened? The Portugal international has no intention of leaving Old Trafford this summer, having turned down multiple approaches from the Gulf state back in June, according to Fabrizio Romano. The clubs to have made proposals to the 28-year-old are unnamed, but it would take serious cash to lure a player of his stature. The bigger picture: rather than join the exodus of big names to the Middle East, Fernandes wants to stay at United, where he is expected to replace Harry Maguire as skipper after the defender was stripped of his duties. And what's more, Fernandes has returned to United for pre-season training after an extended break, and he will doubtless continue to be a key cog for the club as they continue their progress under Erik ten Hag. What next for Fernandes? United continue their pre-season schedule with a friendly against Lyon on Wednesday in Edinburgh before they jet off on tour to the USA. Fernandes is sure to figure, having returned to the club. And this is an update from Fabrizio Romano reports about Onana. The new signing is set to fly to Manchester later today and touch down this evening. He reports, understand Andre Onana will travel to Manchester later today, plan confirmed. Understand he will land in England around 7 p.m. UK time. Andre Onana will either undergo a medical late tonight or tomorrow, Wednesday, before his move is confirmed.